Well, let's just see what we get next. Konjiki no Gash Bell. Yuujou no Zakeru Dream Tag Tournament. So, we got a Gash Bell fighting game. Yep, there's all the various Gash Bell characters. So, Gash Bell is one of those tournament anime where dozens of regular people suddenly get some kind of powerful magical thing and duke it out with each other. There's this, Hunter x Hunter sort of comes to mind, Law of Ueki comes to mind, and I'm sure there's a half-dozen other shonen anime out there with the exact same plotline. But let's play ourselves some Gash Bell fighting. Oh, we get a choice. Interesting. Those two. The kid with the duck face, and I don't know really any names other than Gash himself. That's an interesting pair. Actually looks a lot like Hanan from Law of Ueki. And the animal pair. Let's just go with the regular Gash. See what happens. I guess it's a double match. Okay. So let's see how this one controls. Got a dash button. Okay, and up in B is Lightning Blast. Hitting R does that. Ooh, L button is... she pops in to help. Also a bit unusual in that the A button is jump instead of the normal fighting game up to jump sort of norm. Looks like there's nothing limiting the lightning blast, but we do have a meter that controls that sort of blast. Oh hey, running out of time. Yeah, I only watched a few episodes of the English version of this when it was Zatch Bell, and I only remember that the voice acting drove me to pain, so I really don't remember much at all about this. Don't know any character names or anything that's going on. Oh, that was nifty. Okay. Some kind of defensive shield going on. And still trying to work out these controls of what I can do total. Oh, crap. Running out of time. Don't know what it's gonna count. Yeah, time up, so... I win, okay. And winning 2 out of 3 is... enough, so let's stick with Gash. And we get 3 points. Okay. Umagan and something. Don't know what the something was, but I think we're fighting Umagan. I don't know what electrifying myself did exactly, but seems to be all good. Okay, that was quick.
Ready? Fight!
No, never mind. I was wondering if that max thing meant that the R button attack would change, but did not appear to. Well, at least it's going by rather quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Gash still. Ted and Sid, apparently. Oops, I just healed my enemy. It looks like the mash B button a lot and do the combo is the best thing to do. Since the R button is just the one beam attack that I can figure out so far, A button is just jump, L button is just the one, you know, support. With the gorilla support, it heals me or the enemy if the enemy happens to get hit. So the B button is the only attack button, really, other than the special attack that uses the meter. And I just did something different with it, but... Okay, so walking backwards and hitting R did that? So I guess there are... a few other things there. And I guess being electrified is my sort of hyper mode. That's an interesting thing. Okay, Layla, and I did not get to read it. So I guess we're fighting Layla. Kind of not a good fighter in that there's not much in the way of challenge. And also the fact that fighters are bred on the attacks. And when you basically only have the one attack button, that's not good. It's not good at all. It's not a good system. All I'm doing is mashing B and changing the direction I'm holding. Okay, so now we get talked to again, so something happened. What? The hell's going... Save state. A? Correct. Wait, am I... I'm just choosing the bigger one. But why? What does this have to do with anything? I got 24,000 points. I don't know why. I wasn't even aware I had points. Oh, it's Umagon again.
Fight!
Okay, so having more power did make the beam last longer. Now what's he doing? Okay, I think we've come far enough on just button mashing, so after this battle, I'll just take a quick break and go check for a walkthrough. Maybe one exists and has the move list here. And we'll just mark it there and, you know, jump cut to whatever point. And there are FAQs for 4 of the 5 Gash Bell games that exist. And this is the one that doesn't have one. So, yeah, we will get by on button mashing alone. Okay, so this guy's at least doing more damage, even if he's not really connecting with any more attacks. See, that's the kind of thing I want to know how to use. How do I use whatever the hell his name is, the guy?
Ready? Fight!
Yes, it's at max, so how do I make use of you? And I guess crossed arms is just the perfect defense. Okay, first battle against Duckface guy. And he's immediately using the partner power to no end. Nothing really happened there. And there we go. Let's just skip the preliminaries and go straight to powered up form, why not? Yeah, that's about enough of you. Really curious as to how many battles there are going to be. Okay, we have Ars and Eri. Hey now, don't be interrupting me. Well then. Well, it seems kind of final boss-ish in that he is doing a crapload of damage. And he's gigantic. And he's dead. I'm now hoping that he is not, in fact, the final battle. Pretty sure he won't be. I do remember other sort of darker characters. You know, in the anime style of the first or second or third or so episode, shows off the final boss of the anime and how powerful he is, and he laughs at the protagonist and how pitiful he is, and, you know, doesn't actually finish him off in a tournament whose aim is to finish the opponent off. He lets the protagonist go and says, "I'll finish you later," and lets him get strong and beat him in the end. But it's looking like that was the final... Nope, never mind. That was just random dialogue. Okay, so... Brago and Sherry. I think this one was that one I was remembering, the darker guy. And there's the first battle won.
Ready? Fight!
No, not what I meant to do. That appears to be all I can do at the moment, so oh well. We'll just finish it off that way. And it's looking kind of official. That would be all for this Gash Bell game. Seems we have won. Again, that was stupidly easy. Like, there was no challenge. The combos were not really all that great. You know, the one-button fighting system. Not really much else to say about this game. Certainly will not be trying any of the other modes. Although I think I can see why there was no FAQ written for this game. Not entirely necessary. Yeah, this show has a collection of really weird people and even weirder whatever the things that the people like Gash are. Like, even more so than a lot of shonen anime. Oh, we got a mini game. And all sorts of unlockables. But anyways, this has been Konjiki no Gash Bell, Yuujou no Zakeru Dream Tag Tournament. Not a lot of good things to say about the game. I would go for any other Gash Bell game, yeah, besides this one.